How's it going, everybody? It's time for another great Mr. Poestyle video, and today we're going to talk about a certain games, 3 games the same. Yeah, and you did see this a lot back in the day, but usually it was a different company, right? A game would be popular, so everybody wanted to cash in on that and make the same thing, make a game that was pretty much the same thing. Well, this time we're talking about Tiato, and we're talking about Jungle Hunt. That's probably how you know this game. Now, if you're into games a lot, then you probably knew that originally this game was Jungle King back in the day. 1982's Jungle King is 1982's Jungle Hunt. And this all came about because they made this game Jungle King, which, okay, let's take it a step back a little bit. It was Jungle Boy in test markets. They didn't really like the idea of it, so they changed it to Jungle King. And you had the Tarzan yell in the beginning of the game. It's obviously Tarzan, king of the jungle. Well, the estate of the man that created Tarzan did not like this. They said, I'm gonna sue you. So immediately Tiato said, we're changing this. We're gonna put a little safari hat on the fella. It is now Dudley. It's not the Jungle King anymore. So they changed it. So immediately the game changed from Jungle King to Jungle Hunt. So there you go. There's 2 versions of this game now, right? Pulled the other ones. Have Jungle Hunt that we all know and love. So you have Jungle Hunt, but wait a minute, there's more. This game was real popular, and so then they also reskinned it, changed it around a bit, and that is where you have Pirate Pete. And I didn't learn about Pirate Pete until probably, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago. I ended up buying it in Arcade Archives. You can do that too if you don't have MAME, but you do have a current system. Arcade Archives by Hamster, I think it is out there for current systems, a PS4, PS5, the Xboxes, and Switch. If you want to play a variation of this where you're not Dudley, you're not the king of the jungle, you can be a pirate. Arr, you can be a pirate, matey. And that is Pirate Pete. So I'm going to play all 3 of the arcade versions here for you on my iiRcade. I pushed them real good onto my cabinet so I can play them here for you. But yeah, a few years back I did put Pirate Pete on one of my systems. I think it was the Switch or whatever. And it's a fun version, but it's the same. It's a reskin. Instead of alligators, you're going to fight shark in there. You know, instead of swinging from vine to vine, you're swinging on ropes on a pirate ship, but you're still going to have boulders bouncing down. Maybe they look like meatballs instead of boulders. But anyway, Jungle King, Jungle Hunt, Pirate Pete. It's the same game by the same company. It's not even somebody else ripping them off this time. Let's go to the gameplay. My horrible, horrible gameplay. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm going to play some games here. Some games. What are we going to play? Jungle Hunt, Jungle King, and Pirate Pete. These are 3 games by Tiato. And what are they? They are 3 games that are pretty much the same, but different names. Actually, there's a 4th one that I don't have, and that's Jungle Boy. All by the same company, all pretty much the same game. And why is that? Well, they came out with Jungle King first, and the Tarzan people, the estate, threatened to sue. So immediately they changed it to Jungle Hunt. So that's your little bit of history. So, and you'll see, if you didn't know this already, you'll see why. So let's go ahead. Go ahead and play a little bit of it. You probably know Jungle Hunt. Anyway, I started with that one on the 2600. My brother had it on the 2600, and I still, to this day, have his cartridge for that. And I'm still pretty terrible at it. I get smushed by the rocks all the time, get killed by the gators all the time, so, alright. But this is Jungle King, where it's obviously Tarzan, and that's where the problems came in. There you go. There's where the problems start. Oh, lies, I tell you. Come on, man. I'm not even going to get past the first screen. Patience. Oh, that would have been perfect. Jerk. It's always about patience, which I have none of. Ah. Ah. You butthole. There's the water. You gotta be very careful how you approach them. Very careful. I was not very careful. You! Oh, son of a... Oh. The problem is you just want to go, 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 but you can't. Did I mention patience? That's like a virtue in junk. Barely snagged onto that. Lies, I tell you. Don't believe everything you see. Ah. Oh, he has blonde hair. How's that work? I killed him! Killed him, I tell ya! Okay, well, anyway, that's Jungle King, which I sucked at royally. You can't spend too much time on one of them. That's already been 7 minutes, for crying out loud. Here's the one you probably know. Jungle Hunt. Then they just changed the name. Which means I'm just gonna suck at it too. And there's Dudley. Not much has changed. We don't have our Tarzan yell anymore. And I still suck. Look at his little booties. He's got like go-go boots on. Ah, come on now. You bastard. Do I really want to start from the beginning again one more time? Lies. Lies. I knew my luck had to run out. Game over, man. Okay. Now, finally, the biggest change of all. Pirate Pete. Sharks. Sharks. Get away from me. Get away from me. Ooh, snakes. You butthole. Game over. We've gone long enough here, but you can see, wow. Yeah, pretty slick. Pretty slick. 3 games, the same. And Jungle Boy, pretty much the same as Jungle King. So there you have it. There you have it. So there you have it. That is Jungle King, Jungle Hunt, Pirate Pete. 3. Pinky keeps wanting to creep up on me. 3 games, the same, different names. 2 of them, really the same. Just switched the character a little bit there. The third one, pretty much the same. Really switched stuff around a bit there, Pirate Pete. But it's the same game. Pretty neat, eh? Tiato. Tiato did it. They did it to us. They got us. Oh, that's what they did. Jungle King. How did the Jungle King change his hair color? His son must have bleached it as he was jumping into the water. But yeah, it's a cool game. It was tough. I didn't make it to the savages jumping around or the pirates with the cauldron of water. I didn't save the lady. I did terrible. It was late at night. I didn't have time. I was trying to squeeze it all in there. Whatever. But pretty neat. 1982 for all 3 of them, I do believe. And yeah, it's a fun game no matter how you slice it. Now, my first exposure to it, again, I didn't have arcades around everywhere. So it was this very cartridge, which, as you can see, is still very pristine. This is my older brother. Well, I have 2 older brothers and an older sister. I'm the baby. Atari 2600 port. This came out for everything because it was a very popular game back then. I have my Atari 2600 cartridge right here. Loved it on this. I said this was my brother's. Jungle Hunt for the 2600 is a great game. I also own this for my 5200 now. When I bought my 5200 7-8 years ago, whenever it was. Great on the 5200 as well. Of course, it does look better than your 2600 version. However, you have to deal with your 5200 stick, and it doesn't self-center, so that can be a problem when you're trying to jump vine to vine, too shy to shy, hush hush, vine to vine, too shy to shy, hush hush, vine to vine. Yeah, that's right, I said it. And it was on your ColecoVision. It was several of the microcomputer personal computers, including it was also on Commodore 64. This is my mini. Keep forgetting it's out here. I need to take it into the game room again. It was on everything because it was a very fun and popular game back in the day. So, what did you think? Have you tried the original Jungle King with Tarzan? Tarzan! They didn't call him Tarzan. He was the Jungle King. Have you tried Pirate Pete? Check it out. I mean, it's just, they changed a few things around, but it's the same game. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I didn't make it to the cannibals. They were going to eat her. Not in a good way. And, yeah, I didn't save her. I got smushed. Smushed by the boulders. But, fun game. Jungle Hunt, Jungle King, Pirate Pete, however you play it. Good times. Tiato! Thank you for joining me, Mr. Poestyle, for another great Mr. Poestyle video, and hope to see you on the next one.
Nacho, come here, Nacho. No biting. No bite. Ooh, no biting. Oh, Nacho, stop.